color that you want the bloom on the outside first. Because if I were to apply the white, guess what? White on white is not gonna look good, right? So, and I don't want to apply the light blue and then put the dark blue on and then have the light blue take over the dark blue. So my dark blue is gonna be the first one. I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna just go from this side to this side, and I go this. I'm doing a different pattern. So right away, you see that nice bloom. And whenever you do the design, make sure you're not leaning the nail downward. Because if you lean the nail downward, guess what? It's gonna bloom downward. You want it to bloom outward. So I'm gonna apply this blue. Follow the same line. Ooh, it already looks so pretty. So just let it bloom. And the consistency of this blooming gel is so nice. And then now the white, I'm gonna apply right in the middle there. Just lightly. This is why I took so long. You see that blooming effect? On the outside of that blue there? That's what we're looking for. That's such a beautiful bloom. This is holding the nail down horizontally. And you know, you can go through and use a brush to kind of brush through the white if you want to create more of the marble effect. See how I'm doing? Just lightly brushing through, create more of the marble effect, but I'm not gonna play with it too much. I like it the way it is. And once you are, look at that bloom. Come on guys, like the way it blooms out, perfect. So now I'm finished, I'm just gonna go in right into the cure, and I cured. So on this one, you know, I didn't let it bloom enough, and I didn't put a lot, but this one I put a lot more. This is how you do the gel marbling on top. So if you're trying to do like a French or something, you definitely draw the French with the gel marbling, and then have that marbling effect. And the main purpose is a lot of times you guys are trying to use top coat or base coat. That solution is not made for blooming, and you will not get that nice fade that you get from this. And this is all the product, guys. Remember, we only have a thin coat of that product. So I was happy with the bloom, and you cure it right away. Oh my god. Look up here. Look at that. That's nice. Like, that's what you want to look for. The gel. You know? This is why we use the dark blue first, because the dark blue is going to bloom and it's going to make a lighter blue. If you use the lighter blue first, guess what? The lighter blue is going to bloom out, and it's going to be too light, and the dark is going to be inside. So you want it to bloom dark to light. Or whichever you guys prefer, to be honest. And you know, you can finish off. I usually use my I like blue and gold. They go well together. I'll do another combination, but this is the platinum gel. So yes, you guys have seen probably reflective gel in these bottles, but the problem is in these bottles it's in a gel polish form, so it's very thin. So when you paint it, it won't stay aligned. This is the gel pot version, which is a little bit thicker. It's not like gel polish, but it's not too thick where you can't work with it. Okay. So you don't need a lot of this. And this is a mixture of very fine champagne gold and reflective. If I had a flashlight or something, you guys would see that. So I can either border it, as you can see. It looks thick, but once you go into it, it's actually very smooth consistency. So it allows you to work even with it. Sometimes when it's too thick, you won't be able to move the brush. That's all you need. It's a very nice product, and you really don't run out of this. I mean, you use this once or twice and you make your money back, right? So I'm just gonna apply it. You know what? Since I already did the border, since I already did this, I'm gonna do a border design like the other one. Okay. I'm just gonna border it. And I'm using my 20mm art brush here. I like to, whenever I'm doing like tutorial designs, I like to put a border around to showcase the product, and also, you know, kind of it brings out, as you can see, it creates a very nice line. Unlike gel polish, right now that gel polish will be bleeding all over your line, and it won't look that crisp. But this is a gel pot version. You'll be able to create lines, and this is great for if you do French outlines. Let's say you know French, and then you want to do the French outline like this. It's just perfect for it. You don't have to worry about the gel polish. I'm not even curing in between. You know, it just stays. And the product's not thick, and it's not too thick, and it's very easy and smooth to use. That's one of the reasons why it took me a while to come out with this. I know a lot of you guys have seen me post this before, but those are just test products, and you know, I had to have them mix and change things to my preference, because anything I sell, I always use myself, and I would not sell anything that I wouldn't use myself. And if I use something, I want to make sure it's nice and easy. I create just a nice little gold border here, and I'm gonna cure that. This is the champagne gold. As I do it, so I've had in the past my other products where stuff will leak out. I was even tired of it, so I had to make sure that it was a locking mechanism, because when I do travel and it does explode, and this will allow it to have that nice little crisp seal. But like always, I always place this top up, not like this, because it will leak out. And this comes in the silver also. I'll use this too. This is not silver, okay? This is platinum silver, so it's a little bit more shiny, as you can see. There's a reflective glitter in there. And also it comes in the rose gold. I think this is really pretty too. I might do a design with this rose gold. It's pretty. This may seem like not a lot, but we're not using a lot of this. Okay? Generally, if you haven't used my top coat yet, money back guarantee. If you buy my top coat and you buy my matte top coat and you don't like it, you can send it back to me for a full refund. I'll pay for shipping too. Money back guarantee with shipping. And I'll apologize. This one thin coat. This gel polish is not a thin polish. It's it's a medium consistency, so it won't run. I know we've had issues with that before, where you're painting the nail, and as you get to the fifth nail, and the client's hands are leaning, and guess what? All the gel polish goes into one corner. What happens then, right? And when you cure it, it takes away the shape. Hey Tandy, how are you? Hi everybody, just joined. Where are we watching from, everybody? If you get that share, if you get that share on your page for me, please help out with the algorithm. And I'm getting back into doing more live streaming. Hey Menta, all the way from South Africa. I have a lot of followers in South Africa, so pretty I thought to use that method. There's a lot of different methods to doing this. I hope everybody can hear me okay. I'm using this microphone that does voice cancellation. So now let's move on to this one. For this one, since I already showed you this, when I first did this, I was thinking, oh, gel marbling. But then when I did it, it was like, everybody in the comments was like, it looks more like lightning. And I'm like, okay, fine. And then I redid it, and it does look like lightning. And you know, I feel like this one, I might do a pigment design. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna actually add pigment to it, just for fun. But let's do one of these first, and then we'll do one of these with pigment. Good? Hello from Zambia. So, finished product, nice shine. This is the thickness, guys. It's not that thick. For a lot of you guys are doing designs on top of acrylic powder, it's okay. I'm limiting a lot of layers for you guys, and everything's because we're allowing the gel polish to bloom, so it's very evenly under the nail, and it's just a very, very pretty nail. One of these fingers on a new nail, oh, come on. And you don't have to use blue and white, you know, use other colors. I have other colors too. Two classes with me? Lex? Which class did you take? Most of the classes are filled up right now. I'm gonna actually announce my next round of classes. It's good to see you live. I feel like it's been forever. Let me get my stuff and try to design. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, guys. So, man, this actually looks really pretty. On a nude set or something, or a white set. Okay, let's see the black. So, the partner of that white gel polish, remember this gel polish is non-wrinkle, okay? Means that even if you flash cure, it won't wrinkle on you. If you accidentally flash cure, now you can go into the machine and accidentally flash cure. This black is generally the same. You only need one coat. Just keep polishing through. Because sometimes when we do designs, we already have the acrylic, we have our shape already. The most annoying thing, even for me, is whenever I have to paint and then I lose my shape. Well, that's why we have to make products more pigmented so that we don't lose our shape. Because there's no way I want to do 2 coats of this base color, you know? You see that? That's just 1 coat, and this will cure. If you haven't got my combo pack for the gel lamps, my gel lamps are popping right now. One of the fan favorites. Okay, so this one I am going to take a little bit of white gel polish. Now the most important thing about this gel polish is mixed properly. It makes a good consistency for you to use for anything. I mean, any design, pigment. I'll show you guys some pigment too. It's amazing with pigment. As always, once this is cured, we are going to apply our blooming gel. Okay? 1 thin coat. You don't need a lot of this. Remember, because it's a very, very good bloomer. And the more you put on it, the faster it blooms. For a lot of you guys who are practicing this and you're new, I recommend using not too much of it. See, I just use a little bit. I just drag it through, make sure I get an even coat. Now, a lot of times, blooming gel, you run into the issue with the thicker ones that cause bubbling. This one, as you can see, I'm telling you, I didn't wait 4 or 5 months for this part for no reason. Okay, I had to mix it so many times. This one, no bubbles. So using my 20mm brush again, I'm just gonna take 2 dots. One here and one here. I like to do this the cross section. I just drag it through, kind of connect the dots. Just let the blooming gel work. See how I'm leaving the nail back horizontally, but I don't want it to move downward. I kind of want to just... It does look like lightning, doesn't it? Okay, I'm happy with this blooming. Sometimes you just gotta be, okay, I'm done. Remember, we want to horizontal the nail so it doesn't blooms outward, okay? And then you go into here. Okay, so since everybody wants to see the platinum one, let's take the platinum one out. This is platinum painting gel, okay? It says silver because silver. Sorry about that. A little better. We're gonna take this. You can see all the consistency is the same. I'm just gonna border this one too. I'm gonna do another one of this because I really want to do a pigment one, so wait for that, guys. I have an idea for this design with pigment. I haven't even done the tutorial yet, but I'm gonna do it first here on live. I'm just doing live streams. I gotta start doing more so everybody starts coming back. So everybody stops seeing me doing live streams, they all leave. I want you guys to remember this is not like the glitter gel paints you get from the liner bottles or the ones you get from the gel polish bottle, okay? This is mixed with reflective gel art paint. It's very thin, very thin, and it stays. Secure that. Let me get my pigment out. I'm kind of excited to use this pigment. I feel like a blue for like lightning or something like that. Blue and purple. Purple. Ooh, if I do pink and blue ombre, it will look like purple, pink, and blue. I think that would look nice with that. Does the gel liner paint bloom as well? No, the gel liner paint does not bloom. This gel. You mean this? Yeah, I mean the blooming comes from this. This is what causes any gel polish to bloom. Hey Chantel, how are you? So once you cure that, you're just gonna go ahead and top coat. And you guys see how fast this design was to do? For a lot of you guys are wondering, oh man, you know, you can do designs like this in less than 20 seconds. Okay, I have to do another one with the pigment. I'm obsessed. I gotta do it. This is my practice now. Do a tutorial later. Yep. This blooming gel will cause any paint to bloom. I don't recommend using like thick gel art paint if that's what you mean. Hey Victoria from UK. I don't recommend using any thick gel or paint. Just using medium distance gel polish or gel polish itself. You don't want to use gel polish that's too thin either, because it's going to make it bloom even more. You want to be in control of the blooming at least. And now we have the finished product. The thing I want you guys to know is that you will never use any blooming gels and have that effect right there. That's like a perfect bloom. See that fade? Some blooming gel is too thick or too thin. It just completely dissipates. This creates a lot of depth, and that later with pigment is bomb. Okay, let's do one more. I want to do a pigment one. So we're gonna use the super black again. Now I'm gonna do black, white, and then pigment on top of the white. Ooh, I see where I can run into a problem with the pigment, but I'm gonna be very careful in this sense. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. So if I want to do pigment, this is what I'm gonna do. I will cure that black, then I will put a non-cleansed top coat, and I'm gonna cure that first. Okay? That will protect the black from the pigment attaching to it. Then I will do a blooming gel on top of that non-cleansed top coat, then add the white. See? There's always a will in the way, right? Always a way. Yeah, so Facebook's been limiting my exposure a little bit because of a few mistakes on their end. This is annoying, I know. I feel like I'm getting picked on when I have a lot of haters out there. So now I'm gonna put a non-cleansed top coat and I'm gonna cure it. Remember, I don't want the pigment to stick onto this black. The best way to do that is to create a nice smooth surface so the pigment won't attach to it. Now this caused me to do another layer, which is okay. Just know that if you're doing multiple layers, do thin layers as possible. You guys can hear me okay, right? I'm using like a microphone that does the voice canceling so that I don't run into issues with the shop. And so far, this is what we've done. And I don't have my ink set here. I'll do another live another day. I definitely got to do a design with using this rose gold. I'm trying to think what I should do with a rose gold. Maybe like a pink blooming or something like that. Yeah. So now we have a nice smooth surface that the pigment will attach to. We will now apply our blooming gel. On top of that top coat. Oh, see, now I see what the problem is, because this blooming gel is gonna be sticky. Okay, guys, disregard that. This would only work if I was using blooming gel in certain areas, but I need the blooming gel in all areas. All right. Disregard that. I goofed. As you see, I kind of pull my brush away so that I can create a tail. I don't want it to be one thickness either. When it blooms, it's going to get bigger. You don't want it to be getting bigger in one thickness. It's not going to look nice. Always lean the nail horizontal. Let it bloom. Okay. Let's leave it at that. I'll add a little bit more white. No. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna try the pigment. So now I'm gonna take my pigment out. I just gotta be very careful not to get over the black, which is I do. Take out just any brush. I usually use my 3D brush for this. Weird. Oh, no. Oh, there it is. any brush. There are ombre brushes. Oh yeah. Clean out all the excess pigment. You can see I've done pigment. Clean up any excess figure out. I don't recommend cleaning this in alcohol because it makes the brush wet and then you can't really use it. You want the brush nice and dry to use it. This was my 3D brush that I just turned into a pigment brush. Now, everything on the surface is tacky, from the white to the black, so I'm going to try to get the pigment on just here, okay? So I want to do a blue to pink ombre. I'm going to start applying the blue here, clean my brush off a little bit, start to fade it in. I'm trying to stay away from the black as much as possible, and then I will use my pink. Go from the bottom up. Remember, when blue and pink mix, we make purple. Okay, so this area here is where I'm going to try to blend in, and I want to blend too strong. You know, that's why if I put pink here, it'll be too strong. Okay, I want it to be like a light blend of both. So they come together and make that nice purple. Let us lightly dust any excess off. Sorry about that. That was my fault. I'll charge it in. I like it. Okay, so I definitely could have gotten a little bit more pigment. Definitely could have gotten a little bit more pigment on the outside there. But like I said, it's my first time trying it. Almost like a galaxy, huh? Hold up, hold up. Hold up. Let me try something here. It looks like a galaxy. Stars. I got lazy there. Hold on. I need to stop being lazy. I just gotta do it the right way. With the dotting tool. My little daughter. It's fine, I'll use a pen. Gel polish being in front of the curing machine. I need new gel polish. It's in front of the curing machine and it cured lightly. And I need a detailing brush. Why am I being lazy? I'm trying to use my long brush when I use my detailing brush. See that? So what happens when you try to be lazy, guys? This is what I should be using. Sharp detailer. At this point, I already spent so much work on all that stuff. I'm going to be lazy and not do the final finishing touches. Just disgusting. Just gonna add some stars first. Then we'll do. There's 2 big stars there. Alright. Gonna hold my breath. Oh, it's leading out like this. That top one's contaminated. The surface area needs to change. See how different this one looks? So I was wiping it off, and there's actually still excess there. Also, being lazy, I need to use acetone to clean it. You can see how that second one is so much more crisp than the top one, because I was wiping with a dirty brush, and then the surface is not clean. So what it does is it causes anything I put on there to not be smooth. Let's try this again. There we go. If you haven't noticed, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. So I would do things over and over again, no matter how many times, just to get it right. Finally, I'm happy. What the hell? Why not cap this? Ooh, I want to cap this with the platinum. The only reason I'm capping this just to showcase the design, okay guys? It brings the design out more. This is because we're doing displays. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. What this does when you like a lot of designs, you see they outline it with black or whatever. Like if you have a new design or something, they outline the whole nail with black. What that black does is it brings out the design inside, almost like putting a frame on something. You know, when you have a nice piece of art, what do? You frame it, right? This is kind of like framing it. It actually looks good on a set too. If you do this on a set. And like I'm gonna do one more design, since I promised to use that rose gold. Oh, I like this. I like that galaxy line. I'm gonna work on it a little bit more. Maybe I'll draw on some planets or something. And the next one, I'll do a tutorial. I'll draw on some planets. But let's prepare. Ooh, for the rose gold one. Maybe I'll do something with pigment and rose gold. Okay, let's do a pigment. Let's do one nail, all pigment. Here, top coat again. So, hindsight, if I were to do the stars and stuff, the reason why I put the top coat on before I draw the stars in, you guys gotta remember, the surface before I put the top coat on, that surface is very sticky. That's what the pigment sticks to. When you're trying to draw fine lines or detail stuff like those stars, it's gonna be hard over a sticky surface. It's gonna be a smooth surface, okay? That's definitely something I'm gonna do. What colors would work great with this? I'm trying to think. Pigment. I'll do like a pink rainbow pigment. Yeah, let's do rainbow pigment. With a pink border. Me like just enough. Pretty design. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Maybe I'm gonna do it where I'll show you guys the reflectiveness of it, but I don't have a dark area, so. let's see. I have another tip here. Tips. Okay, so let's work with pigment over the white. Now, a lot of you guys work with pigment. You have to use a white gel polish that is tacky. So the super white here is tacky. Some gel polish or art gel is non-tacky. It means it's smooth when it cures. Pigment will not stick to that, but pigment will stick to this. We're gonna just cure this. You love it? Thank you so much. Like I said, I did that on the fly. You know, sometimes I like to do it. And you guys saw me struggle, right? You saw us just struggle with just those 2 darn stars. But that's how it is as a nail tech. Even for me, I always struggle too. And when you're doing something different, you know, it doesn't matter how good you are. You're still gonna struggle. So don't think you're above struggling, okay? Don't ever think you're above struggling. I'm gonna bring in some more pigment here. I realized that a lot of people are telling me that my pigments are a little bit different from other pigments they buy on Amazon. I never knew that. This pigment company I got it from, I tested it and I liked it, and then I just went with it. I thought all pigment was the same. Apparently not. We had some, nail techs that bought my pigment, watching my pigment designs, and they're like, oh, it's. Oh, another thing. Make sure that you don't over cure this also. 30 seconds to 40 seconds is enough. So I'm gonna clean my brush. Just flick it off, guys. Don't put this in alcohol and try to clean it, because it's gonna be wet and you try to use the pigment. Pigment's gonna be very dense. You want it to be nice and fluffy. How would that look with cat eye underneath? Ooh, there's so much I can do. Oh my god. You're making me want to do chrome now. Hold that thought. I have my solid champagne gold chrome here. Hold that thought. I know exactly what to do with that pink. But since I promised this pigment, I'm gonna do this pigment first. You see that? Once I do this, I'm gonna blend lightly. I don't want too much pigment. Okay. A lot of people use pigment and they don't really use pigment the right way. They think to throw it on there. There's a little technique with it, how to get it to blend. Okay. I messed that up already. I should have blended this in. And it already stuck, but it's okay. You gotta blend out the harshness. Okay, as you go through. I overcured this, but that's why it's sticking so much more tense. Yellow, but that's okay. So remember when I said I overcured it? So what happens is I cured it too long, so the tackiness goes away, but it's relatively where I want it to be at. You know what? Since we're going down that lane, I'm gonna do something else here. I'm gonna apply Let's do something impromptu here. This is very impromptu, okay, guys? This is on a whim. See, that gel's no good anymore because it's in front of this lamp. thick to thin. I don't want to do like one size vein, you know. So much. For some reason, I'm gonna close up all this pigment before I knock it over. Don't want to knock it over. The worst thing to do is knock pigment over. I think I have to do one more because I just saw this chrome I have here sitting here. I know exactly what I want to do with it. So I'm going to just tackle this. This is my impromptu design. I think I have an idea for the design later. I'm gonna play with it a little bit more and create. You know what I'm gonna do with this design later? I'm gonna do a quartz design, like a rainbow quartz design. I might do like a less pigment blend in the back, and then do like almost like a smoke effect with the white, and then I'll draw in the white more crisp. That's what I'm gonna do. So now this is a chrome. This chrome they're solid chrome, okay? I'm gonna allow you guys to use chrome, and it's like, whoop! I hate that so much. Like, my worst fears with chrome is whenever it drops, it goes everywhere. Now it's like, only solid chrome for me from now on. I lost my little chrome applicator. Okay, so finish with this. Happy with it. It's pretty. Let's do the chrome one. This is one I know I'm gonna use for the pink. So whenever I would use chrome, I like using black gel polish and use white gel polish. I think black just brings out the chrome a little bit better. But keep in mind, when you're doing chrome, you want a nice sheen surface. This is like a nice smooth. This is gonna be tacky, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cure this, and I'm gonna top coat my non-cleanse top coat. Then I'm gonna apply my chrome. Because if you apply over a sticky surface, what's gonna happen is the chrome is not gonna have that nice metal effect. If you know what I mean. Of course you know what I mean. You guys are nail techs. Alright, I'm gonna have to go ghetto style and use my glove. I don't have these comes with applicators in them, but I took it out obviously. So now you can, for this purpose I'm not gonna do it, but you can apply the chrome over on top of this. But I like the metal effect look, and it looks like it's metal, like this. I don't like that look. If you apply over the top of this, and it's gonna look kind of grainy, and that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for chrome. Okay. So a thin coat of non-cleansed top coat. No wipe non-cleansed top coat. Your top coat may be different. I'm unsure. I know mine works. Cure that for about 60 seconds. This is your chrome. So I have the applicator. I'm just gonna use my glove. I'm just gonna like this. And I'm gonna go on top. glove, I'm putting too much pressure and I'm like removing the chrome. Missed some spots there, that's okay. I'm gonna do this white again, but I'm gonna do it in a different style, okay guys? I'm not gonna do like the lightning style. The way it is. Hey, stop. Hey, bro, don't break it. Hey, bro, don't break it. Platinum here, nice. Platinum or gold? Keep it like that. I need to play more with my chrome. Well, let's go recap of what we did today and the products. These are the new products I just now on nerdshop.com in the pin link. So I'm gonna find a design for the rose gold, but champagne gold. Oops. And then you guys just saw the platinum. Then the pink. Then we have my non-wrinkle white black gel. I don't know, for those of you guys that have ever painted white and black and had a wrinkle, you know what the pain is when I say non-wrinkle, how much that alleviates. This is made, even if you flash cure, it won't shrink or wrinkle. Hopefully. If it does, let me know. Not supposed to. I have flash cured and never had an issue. This is actually, the chrome is actually, there's multiple colors on my website too. And I will tell you without certainty, the main thing that everybody was asking me back in the day before I had it is this. If you do not have a good blooming gel, grab a good blooming gel. This product is used in so many simple and easy designs. I just showed you.